Boy toy named Troy used to live in.
I'm gonna talk to video as if I've got like 100,000 subscribers, but in reality I think I've got two subscribers. Hi Lizzie. Today, basically, it's lockdown. I'm in lockdown because I might have the coronavirus. The world is at its end, pretty much. Ranking videos seem to be popular on YouTube. So, what I'm going to be doing today is ranking my mental breakdowns from my life. You may be wondering, why the fuck would I do that? Well, so how it's going to work is I'm going to rank the breakdowns on sort of general vibe, and that's it. I'm just ranking them on vibe. There's nothing else, because you know what? I don't have to explain myself to anyone. This isn't a therapy session, this is just ranking the breakdowns. So as you can see, we've got a couple of different tiers. I just want to say from the start that this last tier, D, I couldn't get rid of it. It had to be in there. So we're just going to ignore her. She's nothing. So starting at the top, we got Summer 2016. That's pretty self-explanatory. Did life ever get better than Summer 2016? No, it didn't. Next, we've got Hermione Granger at Pride. Now, if you don't know what that video is, I mean, fair enough, because it doesn't get as much coverage as it should. I'll fucking play it, it's iconic. But it's not Summer 2016 vibes. Like, it's close, but it's not at the top. And then we have Tortured Miracle Day. And Tortured Miracle Day is kind of meh. You know, like, the series wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. Like, it was like in the middle. The series wasn't bad, it wasn't good, it was just in the middle. Like, we could have lived without it. Like, no one's really sort of like, oh, we needed that. But at the same time, it's like, I watched it and it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. You know, so it goes there. And then we've got Yummy by Justin Bieber as bottom tier. That one's quite self-explanatory. Okay, so we're gonna start off small. We're gonna go with Merlin being cancelled in Tortured Miracle Day tier. Now, you may wonder, what? Well, back, I think it was year 8, when I was in class, when I found out Merlin was cancelled, and I started crying in front of the entire class. And then that was it, basically. If we're going off like general vibe, which we are, I don't know why I said if, we are. The vibe of this was like, it was my first like breakdown, and like, it was in front of other people, so it had power. Like, it wasn't bad, it wasn't yummy tier, you know, but it definitely wasn't like a top tier breakdown. Okay, next off, we're gonna have the Morrisons breakdowns, and they're going in yummy tier, because they were fucking awful. Just like Yummy, just like whole new era Justin Bieber. Then Morrison's breakdowns, because I had a breakdown every single shift, and I'm not being a sarcastic, every single fucking shift I broke down. And it would, if I did each individual breakdown, we'd be here all fucking night at Morrison. So that's going in the Yummy tier. I've got coronavirus. Okay, next we're going to go with failing my GCSEs, and that was an interesting breakdown, and I'm going to put that in Tortured Miracle Day. I failed all my GCSEs, and at the time I thought it was the end of the world, which it really isn't. That's my advice to anyone that's doing GCSEs and you fail them all. It may feel like it at the time, but it's not the end of the world. I just remember crying in my garden, like on my own, sort of like in the dark. Then we're going to go with getting kicked out of sixth form breakdown, and this one's going Hermione Granger Pride, because this one definitely had more power than GCSEs. I got kicked out of sixth form. The question is, how did I get into sixth form? They just felt sorry for me because I failed my GCSEs, so then I went to sixth form and then they kicked me out. So that one had more power, just like Hermione Granger at Pride. Okay, so we're gonna go for a top tier breakdown, and this is the car breakdown, definitely. Now, basically, this did not happen in Summer 2016, by the way, but it is just a Summer 2016 tier breakdown. You need to remember that. Basically, I was in the car and I started crying, so I had to pull over before I fucking crashed the car and died. So that was, that breakdown was, that was before I came to university. So that was about like 9-10 months ago. Oh my god, in like 2 months time, it's gonna be a year's anniversary since that breakdown. But I just want to remember that as a car breakdown because it happened in a car. Okay, so then we're gonna go for kind of like a recent one, and that's coronavirus breakdown. And that breakdown basically is, at the moment, I mean, I don't even need to explain it, there's a coronavirus and it's fucking with everything and it's fucking with everyone's life, but it's also fucking with my life.
And it's not even using lube.
It's destroying my future. I may not be able to go international this year, next year. Well, it is this year, but next academic year. And by going international, I mean do studies abroad in Canada. But that might not happen. I don't know why I did that, because it's not a good thing. So that's why it has a lot of power to it, and especially since it's ongoing at the moment, you know, like it's fresh in the mind. Okay, so we have the last one, and this was a pretty big one. This is I call this one the I'm fucking dying breakdown. This was in sort of like December to mid-January recently. I literally went bankrupt. I had no money at all. The student loan, she wasn't there. So I literally was starving to death. So that's why it's called I'm fucking dying. And why I chose this picture, because I also had a job at Superdry. So you may be like, oh, how are you fucking dying and not having money for food if you had a job? Well, because the fucking paychecks don't come into the end of the month. For that like month and also a bit, I was dead. So going to work, I kind of looked like this poor girl, where she's like brushing her hair like in tears. That's literally me getting ready for work. And I don't know whether to put this, because like the vibe, like it wasn't a good vibe, but it was a powerful one. Okay, looking at this list, it's quite nice. Yeah, I think I'm done. I don't know, I might make some more ranking videos, because I'm literally cooped up in this room and I've got fuck all to do apart from wank and cry. Don't forget to unsubscribe and dislike the video. In a couple months time I can do like an updated sort of breakdowns tier list, or I can do this one again and sort of include new breakdowns, because they're coming. They're on their way. But until then, bye.